So Donald Trump has announced a 90-day tariff pause. That's why the stock market has jumped so drastically in the last few minutes. Last time I looked here, it was almost 2,400 points up. Quick escalation in the stock market. Did a 90-day tariff pause. The tariffs work so great, we're going to stop them. The tariffs are such a great idea, we're going to stop them. Oil prices, which were down $2 and $3 all day, boom, up in the green, out of the red, recovering. The RBOB, which is like the wholesale price of gas, think of it as that's not exactly what it is, but just think of it as that, up, recovered about 10 cents. It was down under $1.90. It was like $1.88 at one point. This is very good news. I'm happy that this has happened. We could take a break, step back, markets stop crashing. People get an opportunity to maybe de-stress a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe de-stress a little bit. I think they finally saw the damage they were doing to our economy. I think, how else can you explain it? We went from we're not going to stop, 2 years of pain, hammering away, tariffing all of our allies, people that had no tariffs on us. It was madness, and markets were crashing. And in what I view as an admittance of failure, the Donald Trump administration has said, stop. We're going to put a pause on it. And keep in mind and understand that all of this means nothing because Donald Trump could change his mind tomorrow. Like, the smallest thing could set him off, implement all these trade wars and tariffs back in full effect, and everything would come crashing down again. So let's not get too excited. But I'm just glad we get to have a day where people aren't losing their shirts. I'm glad we get to have a day where people aren't losing their shirts. That's got to be a good thing. Got to find some positive, right? Hopefully this holds. I've told people and even doubted myself many times. I think this is temporary. I think this is going to be very temporary. I think a lot of these tariffs don't even get implemented. We're still hammering China. Tariffs on China have been raised over 125%. But this is a decision that I support 1,000%. And I'm glad this happened. I'm actually maybe can get through the day without being depressed. And the best news, that the thousands and thousands and thousands of people who retire in this country every day because they reach their retirement age, maybe now they can stop watching everything they've ever worked for their entire lives disappear before their eyes, right when it's time for them to retire. How do you think those people feel? Because those are the people that I think about in times like this. Those are the people that are losing everything when they need it the most. I'll be live on YouTube, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. I'm sure we'll be talking about this a lot more. Come see me. Thanks.